Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. Today's date is Wednesday, March 25th, 2015. I want to show you a trade here. This is a trade I actually took a loss on, but I consider it a win. And I know a lot of people won't put out trade videos of where they took losses, but I think it's important to put out a loss, just like a win. I mean, it's in all fairness, you can educate yourself and learn from it. So that's what I did here. And what I want to show you is how I lost less by being a smart trader. And I hope you can kind of learn and educate yourselves from this video. So the IBB, what a collapse, guys. IBB down 3.63%, almost $13 right now. I just covered my short, but I lost on my short 4.78%, so just underneath 5%. However, check this out. I was out of the money on this trade at 1.31%. So I basically took a 31% loser, and in 4 days, I made it just a 4.78% loser, just underneath that 5% amount. Now, how did I do that? Let's take a look. Well, first of all, we'll go to the daily chart on this IBB. And remember, the IBB is the technology ETF. And going back a ways, all right, back last year, I shorted a little bit. I left myself room to maneuver in. I usually do that on swing trades, especially ones that are kind of at the highs just in case they go a little bit higher. And I shorted the IBB initially, get this, guys, at $287. $287. So we're talking about like all the way back here last year. All right, that's where I started to initially short my first position of IBB. Then it went up and it pulled back. And notice how it really didn't get below that level right here, right? So we're talking about how it came into that 287-ish area, hammered. Right away, I could tell when it couldn't break below, it was going to go higher. Now, I was okay with that because I'm looking for my second entry on the trade. All right, but the thing is, when you do a second entry, oh, you better believe it, folks. It is extremely important to get the top at that point. Because at that point, if you don't get the top, you could wind up losing a fair amount. And again, not a risk I usually like to take when it gets this much out of control, but I think it's important to realize that it was just a matter of time before the IBB collapsed. In all fairness, when the IBB was trading over here, Janet Yellen said it was a bubble. Now, just like Greenspan in the 1997 said the tech market was in a bubble, and it went up for 2 more years. So you figure when she says that, it probably has a little bit more upside. And I kind of just was patient as it went up. And listen, it wasn't fun, but at least I didn't have a full position, and I was waiting patiently for that next entry. Where was it going to be? It gave me the entry on this date right here. Look at the gap up off a supercharged move up, time count, reversal candle right there. When I saw that reversal candle, folks, that's where I shorted it. Done. All right? Brought my average all the way up to $327. $327 entry now based on my averaging in. What has happened in the last 4 days? 1, 2, 3, 4. I just moved out at 342.50, only a 4.78% loss. Tremendous, folks. And again, think about that. Think about that. All right, think about how much I was out of the money, and by playing it smart, waiting for that signal, that's the way you play it. Now, in all fairness, would I have liked to have not gotten that entry and instead waited patiently for this top and just done it all there? Sure. But in all fairness, hindsight's 20/20, and I'm here to tell you that even the best of traders occasionally make mistakes. It's just the nature of the beast. And again, I wish I thought back then that it was going to fall more than kind of just these little dips right here, and ultimately it did now. But the key is you have to look at the charts and let the charts tell you where you're going to get your next entry. Because again, you might miss it once, but as long as you leave yourself some room, when you finally do get that second entry, you can literally make back 85-90% of the money you might be down on a position if you do it accurately. This is something that I swear you must be understanding of the charts for. If you're not into the charts, you're going to get hurt. But again, you just can't arbitrarily pick a level to short again. You have to look for that signal. This reversal candle at the highs was the signal. It told me this was going to come in, and look at that fall, folks. So again, beautiful, beautiful fall here on the IBB, and I'm proud to say I only lost 4.78%. I'm proud to say I took a loss on it, but again, I'm proud to say, again, it was a lot less. Made back a ton of money on this trade. Not proud to say that I got myself in the position, frankly. I mean, that's something that you don't want to necessarily do, but because it happened, I handled it like a champ. I was able to focus in. I said, okay, well, it is what it is. Now how do I get myself to make a majority of this back? Find the next chart signal. Boom. Done. And that's the way it's done. All right, bottom line is, folks, come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. We're open. We keep everything transparent here. Track records are up. It's here for the seeing, here for the taking. Come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com.